Seshadri Chari is a member of the BJP National Executive. He's joining us tonight. Good to see you smiling. We're not seeing too many smiles on the program this evening. Krishna Prasad, welcome, Editor-in-Chief of the Outlook magazine. Now, this internecine battle within the BJP is a talking point. Will Narendra Modi attend? And this fight between Narendra Modi and Nitin Gadkari, not on talking terms, isn't this going to be extremely damaging for the BJP if it continues any longer?
No, I don't believe this. I mean, that they are not on talking points, they are not on talking terms.
But it's a fact.
Warfare. I mean, it's okay. From the media's point of view, it all suits you to say this. But from the party's point of view, it also suits me.
It's not only media.
No, I know. I'm privy to a number of things that is going on in the party, and I can always tell you that as a very democratic party, we have got differences of opinion.
Major differences.
There could be absolute difference of opinion, major difference of opinion, even on ideological things, let alone the practical aspects of running a party. Personality clashes, ego clashes.
Yes.
Differences of opinion.
Yes. Lack of clear leadership line.
Absolute.
Who is the prime ministerial candidate?
All these things can happen in a democratic party like
Too much in the BJP, you think?
But the only difference is, these are all at every stage. They are handled by BJP senior leaders, BJP's leadership, and we have always come out of it, and we always come out of it.
Here is somebody, now in all these polls, is polled to be the #1 prime ministerial candidate of the country. He doesn't attend the last national executive for the party, A. B, he doesn't campaign in the most critical elections in any state since the last general elections. And I don't know why you are accusing the media, because my information is that Nitin Gadkari has himself admitted there is a problem between him and Narendra Modi.
No.
On record. I have a quote.
See, it is very fair on the part of Nitin Gadkari as party president to say that yes, I have differences of opinion. He has difference of opinion with some other chief ministers also. There are other chief ministers who did not go to UP electioneering. There have been Congress chief ministers who did not go to UP chief minister electioneering.
So why are you denying it?
There were senior leaders of the Congress party who did not go. There were senior leaders in BJP who did not go.
You have a prime ministerial candidate of your party.
But who has decided that the prime ministerial candidate? The media can decide that he is the prime ministerial candidate. Arnav Goswami,
is Nitin Gadkari the prime ministerial candidate?
With the kind of camaraderie and friendship that exists between you and me, I think you should include me fairly in that list.
Maybe
you have decided to make somebody the prime ministerial candidate.
But because you are denying tonight that
you expect the BJP to answer all the queries of the media from the point of view of who is the prime ministerial candidate and who is not.
Mr. Chari, don't take me wrong tonight. Tonight the fact is the leadership ambitions in your party's top leadership are your party's worst kept secret and might turn out to be the party's biggest liability as you are heading towards 2014. That's a short point I'm making.
Not at all. There is no leadership liability.
No, leadership ambitions at the top level. Arun Jaitley, Sushma Swaraj, Narendra Modi, Nitin Gadkari.
Who says?
Mr. Advani.
Who says? I mean, has Narendra Modi, Sushma Swaraj, Arun Jaitley, has anybody said that, look, I am going to be the next prime minister and let the party project me as the next prime minister? No. Ambitions are different.
In politics, things are often not said.
BJP is a party where a common worker, a very ordinary worker, can also rise to the extent of the president of the national party.
I know that.
To that extent, the BJP worker can nourish ambitions. An ordinary worker in the BJP can nourish the ambition of becoming the prime minister.
Yeah. Now all this is fine. I'll get Krishna Prasad in, because when B.S. Yediyurappa openly challenged your party, threatened your party has not taken tough action against him. So your party, in fact your party's leadership is sitting and watching as Yediyurappa threatens to resign, threatens the party leadership, praises Sonia Gandhi.
The party leadership has point blank told him that you are facing certain corruption charges, whether right or wrong. Hopefully they are wrong, but as long as the court cases are there, we have not given him a clean sheet.
But
if the court gives him a clean sheet, we will restore him.
You're having a big meeting in Mumbai. Krishna, if the BJP is to want to lead the country, don't you think it will have to first sort out its own internal issues with some greater clarity and tell the people how it has sorted those issues out?
Oh, that's a very easy answer, and the answer is yes. The BJP has to provide clarity on its leadership, and I think this whole issue of Mr. Modi attending this national executive in Bombay is not just the only issue confronting the BJP as we speak. That is surely one issue. The other issue which you spoke of is this extraordinary quagmire of issues involving the leadership. Is it really between Mr. Gadkari and Mr. Advani? Is Mr. Advani still playing a role? Is Sushma Swaraj up against Mr. Jaitley? Is Modi himself up against a whole lot of other B-rung leaders and so on and so forth? So there are lots of issues that the BJP needs to provide clarity on. But I think it's not just Mr. Modi's attendance at the executive which is an issue. I think the BJP has plenty of other issues to confront. The key issue is its inability to win elections. We have all been talking about the Congress doing very poorly in Uttar Pradesh, but the BJP has not done particularly very well in Uttar Pradesh and other places. It needs to make up its mind on a whole variety of policies, whether it's FDI, whether it's pension reforms, whether it's Lokpal. I think the nation is clearly in the dark on where the BJP stands. The BJP needs to show that it's cleaner than the Congress, and that's not an issue that it's been able to successfully, come to the people upon, which with Yediyurappa clearly standing out as a test case of what's wrong. Anshuman Mishra, again, the whole case in Jharkhand,
the Kushwaha fiasco,
showing up, that the BJP was no cleaner than the Congress in many issues. The BJP also needs to show that it's thinking together, and on issues like the presidential poll where Sushma Swaraj spoke out of turn, the BJP has shown that it's not thinking together, not standing together, not getting its policies right, not getting its leadership issues right. So to answer your question in short, yes, the leadership issue is an issue, but I think it's got plenty of other subsidiary issues here that it needs to confront.
But will it be able to settle these?
Clarity upon.
Will it be able to settle these, or will it be, the Kushwaha fiasco, Anshuman Mishra episode, B.S. Yediyurappa's anger, the fight between Gadkari and Narendra Modi, the controversial reinduction of Sanjay Joshi within the party, controversies over Uma Bharti, who attends whose inauguration or not, the surprise announcement of the Rath Yatra by Mr. L.K. Advani. Yeah, on all the internal headline in the BJP is one where you don't know who's in charge.
Now,
none of this is fiction.
What Mr. Krishna Prasad said,
yes,
I agree with him 100%.
Yes.
As a journalist, or probably as a party member, Krishna Prasad, whatever he would have said, as a journalist, I would have said the same thing. And if I were to sit on judgment on
you don't
BJP
have to agree
today,
for agreement's sake. Do you actually believe this is an issue or not?
Also as a part-time journalist, I would still say that these are all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 the BJP has to do. I would probably give a prescription in the same manner.
Is it a stumbling block for the party or not?
Not at all. Not at all. The BJP, the only thing where I don't agree with him is that BJP, in spite of all these differences of opinion between the leadership in a state like Delhi, for example, BJP has done well. They have won the election. BJP has won the election in Gujarat. BJP
so you're saying you can live with this?
In Madhya Pradesh. BJP has won election
you can live with this. You can live with this. You don't need to settle these issues out.
We are a ruling party in almost 7 states of this country. We have won election in Goa very recently.
That's all right.
We have
for every such story, there is also another
issues. So therefore, for every difference
are you battle ready unless you sort out your internal issues?
Absolutely. We are the only party.
Who are you projecting?
Arnav, BJP today is the only party which is ready to challenge the Congress, challenge all political parties in this country. You dissolve the parliament tomorrow and we are ready for the elections.
But who is your prime ministerial face?
But
who is your prime ministerial face? No, who is your prime ministerial face?
Are the allies of BJP, UPA ready for it is the question.
Who is your prime ministerial face?
Let the parliament be dissolved. We are ready to announce everything that is required to be announced. But if you want me to announce the Prime Minister candidate today in Times Now show,
Arnav,
sorry, no political party can oblige.
I am not even getting into the details.